Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Y'all, I was just laying here. I had just woke up from a nap and I was just kind of chilling. And y'all, I was thinking, Hollywood is not like it used to be. The actors and stuff, it's just not as important to me like it used to be. You know how actors were the high society, is the ones that had all the money and so forth, and we idolized them, right? Well, it's not like it used to be. Well, is it though? I look around. I had to say that before I say what I'm fixing to say. I look around and there are a lot of things that's going on in the world, and honestly, I look at it like Hollywood has come from Hollywood. And now I feel like it's roaming the earth. Okay? I feel like it's roaming the earth. Honestly, we can't, at this point, you can't, you know how the owl has come on the scene. And then some of the videos that we see, we can't, some of us can't tell whether or not they're real or not. Well, that's the same thing about a lot of things that's going on in the world, y'all. I'm gonna tell you some of the things like the killings, just a lot of things that's going on in the earth. I am now questioning it because I know there are a lot of things that's on the earth to distract us or either wheel us in on certain things. And y'all, some things I believe that is Hollywood. Hollywood is fictional. It brings us things, the heart's desire or that edge stuff, the things that, that maybe the conjure up in your head, the unpredictable. Hollywood brings us all of that and makes it real in our mind. It's kind of like a propaganda type thing, they put it out here and it makes it real to our minds and makes us, feel like, that we can do, have all the cars and all that, just like Hollywood. We can, some of the spirits and stuff that exist in the world, it shows us that. I feel like Hollywood tell us a lot of things, I really do. I feel like it really tells us a lot of things because, the enemy can't help but expose, because he like that. The enemy like that royalty that he feel like he's getting. So he's gonna let us know. He got to toot. In other words, he has to toot his horn some kind of way. So he would be letting us know that I'm tooting my horn, that he feel like he has this power and so forth. But anyway, y'all, I know it may sound strange to some of y'all, and then some of y'all it probably, confirms, some of what you all are feeling. But I feel like some of the things that are happening, I feel like some of the things that are happening in the world is Hollywood, it's AI, and some of the things that may really, really appear to be real may not be real. That's including shootings. That's including weather, all kind of stuff. It's nothing that cannot be questionable, y'all. I mean, that's just the way I see it. And y'all, that's the world we live in. That's the world we live in. That's the world that has been created for us. That's the way the world has been created for us to continue to get in our head, to, wheel us in to think or do what they want us to do and feel. They want us to feel certain ways. They want us to do certain things. They tried to wheel us into uh, these things by manipulating with different versions of shoot 'em up, bang bang, stab 'em up, bang, stab 'em up. You remember Jason and all that, and now you know stuff now. You know, y'all, that we living in Hollywood, a real life Hollywood. Like I said, it may not make sense to some people, but that's just something that was in my head. Been in my head for real, but oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. It's been in my head, but it seemed like it's getting. I remember back when this lady went and stopped her son. They were doing something. I forgot what they were doing. It was a confrontation, and her son was in some type of a whole outfit, mask and everything. But she came out of the clear blue sky with this bright yellow, nothing else yellow like that, this bright yellow outfit on. And she went and, she went and confronted her son for doing whatever he was doing. And I'm trying to figure out how in the world did she know that was him in a covered up outfit. And then here she come with this bright yellow outfit. And then these supposedly reporters, scanned in and found, and was, commenting and talking about how this parent, came and they because she was hitting her son and, chastising him or whatever. And then they did a whole little video of this. And in my mind, I'm like, something is off key with this. How is it? First of all, she saw, she knew that was her son. Out of all the people that were out there that also had those things on, I think they had he may have been the only one that had it on, but she knew it was her son. And then she come out with a bright yellow outfit, and then she started hitting her son and so forth and so forth. Y'all, for me, that wasn't convincing to me. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of things that, the reporters and stuff have online. And if you think that this is something that don't happen, it happens. Okay. See, that's how to me, they moving from doing that kind of stuff, putting it online with the reporters and, to me, the fake actors, because I feel like they're actors. That's in my opinion. Now they have AI to back that up to make it even, easier for them to just punch that and keep it going. They don't have to hire nobody. Even the actors are getting cut. Okay, but anyway, that's just how I feel. But anyway, y'all can put it in the comments how you feel about something. Feel about this. And like I said, some of the things that we see now in the land, I feel like it's Hollywood on display to keep our minds in a certain bubble or box in order for them to manipulate, to keep us going down that same path that we've been going down for some of us been going down for many years, and some of us have either trying to get off that path or either have gotten off the path. That path that they want to take us down every single time. It's called control. It's called power. It's called manipulation. It's called, if you got billions of people to think like maybe 1,000 people, to be able to do that, you would say that's very powerful, right? 1,000 people are able to convince and manipulate billions of people to go down the same path. Yeah, that's powerful. Now, are you still on that path? Or are you trying to get off that path? Or are you off the path? I'm trying to get off the path, y'all. Anyway, alright, I'm out. Yeah, have a good one. This is Sunday. What is the date? Sunday, 7/13, I think it is. It's either 13 or 14. And I think it's about 4 p.m. But anyway, I just want to document it and everything. But anyway, all right, y'all. Peace and love sent to you all. All right, let's give you something to think about. That's what my channel is all about. I'm all about definitely praising God, but I'm also all about trying to wake, us up to think a different way, because we've been taught to think the same path. And I just want to put something out there just to give us something to think about is all. That's it. That's all. And something that I pretty much believe, or if I may not believe it maybe 100%, but I'm very, very close. Okay? All right, y'all. See y'all in the next one.